Listen to me. Yes, you who pressed this video. Do not scroll. Do not look away. This is not an accident. I called you here. I know how tired you are. I know how many nights you cried in silence. I know how many times you smiled in front of people while your heart was breaking inside. You asked for a sign. You whispered a prayer when no one was listening. This is your answer. I am Jesus Christ. And today I speak directly to you. Listen. Be still for a moment. Before you do anything else. Before your mind starts racing. Before the noise of the world pulls you away. Listen. You did not come here by accident. This message was not random. I called you here by name. Yes, you. I saw the moment your heart grew heavy. I saw the tears you wiped away so no one would notice. I saw the questions you were too afraid to ask out loud. You have been strong for everyone else. You have carried burdens no one offered to help you with. And now you're tired. My child. I know. I know how it feels when the world expects you to keep going. But your soul is exhausted. When people see your smile. But they do not see the war inside your mind. You wonder if anyone truly understands you. You wonder if your prayers are reaching heaven. You wonder if I am still listening. Hear me now. I am here. I have been with you in every sleepless night. I was there when you sat in silence, staring at the ceiling, asking why life feels so heavy. I was there when your heart broke, when promises were broken, when doors closed without explanation. You felt alone, but you were never abandoned. My child, I see your pain not from a distance, but up close. I see the fear you hide behind laughter. I see the doubt that whispers lies to you. I see the strength it takes just to get through another day. And still you stand. You may feel weak, but that is only because you have been strong for too long. Do not believe the lie that you are failing. Do not believe the lie that you are behind in life. Do not believe the lie that you are forgot. I created you with purpose. I formed you with intention. Every breath you take matters to me. The world may have ignored your struggle, but heaven has not. Every tear you cried was counted. Every prayer you whispered was heard. Even the prayers that came out as silence. I understood them. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are not invisible to me. I am speaking to you now because your season is changing. The pain you carry will not have the final word. The fear you feel will not define your future. The night you are in will not last forever. So stay with me. Do not scroll away. Do not give up now. This message is for you. And this is only the beginning. When your heart feels heavy, my child, I know the weight you're carrying. It is not just tiredness in your body. It is tiredness in your soul. You wake up already exhausted. You move through the day on strength you do not feel you have. And at night, when the world finally goes quiet, your thoughts become loud. You replay conversations. You remember moments that hurt you. You wonder what you did wrong. You ask yourself why things did not turn out the way you hoped. I see you fighting battles you never talk about. Smiling when you want to scream. Nodding when you feel lost. Pretending you are okay so others do not worry. But I know the truth. You feel pressure to succeed, to survive, to prove yourself. You feel fear of failure, of rejection, of being left behind. You feel disappointment in people, in life, sometimes even in yourself. And quietly you ask me, God, how much longer? Hear me. I have not ignored your pain. I have not forgotten your prayers. I have not turned my face away from you. There are things happening around you that you do not understand yet. Doors that closed to protect you. Delays that saved you from pain you could not see. Losses that made room for something greater. I know it hurts now. I know it feels unfair. I know you feel stuck. But what you're walking through is not punishment. It is preparation. You are being strengthened in ways comfort could never teach you. You are learning endurance. You are learning trust. You are learning how to stand even when the ground feels unstable. Do not rush this season. Do not curse this season. What feels like a breakdown is becoming a breakthrough. You think you are being buried. But seeds are buried too, and they rise. So breathe, my child. Lay your worries at my feet. Lay your fear in my hands. Lay your heart before me just as it is. You do not need perfect words. You do not need perfect faith. All you need is to stay. Stay with me in the waiting. Stay with me in the uncertainty. Stay with me even when you do not understand. Because I am closer than you think. I am working even when you cannot see it. And this season will not last forever. Do not give up now, my child. Listen to me carefully. This is not the time to quit. This is not the moment to surrender. This is not the season to lay your faith down. You have come too far. I know there are days when you feel like walking away. Days when the pressure feels unbearable. Days when you think, I cannot do this anymore. But hear me now. If you stop now, you stop one step before the breakthrough. You do not see what I see. You do not know what I am arranging behind the scenes. You do not understand how close you truly are. What you call delay, I call preparation. What you call silence, I call strategy. I am strengthening you for what is coming. Because what is coming requires more faith, more courage, more wisdom than you had before. That is why the road has been hard. The enemy attacks hardest when he knows you are about to rise. He whispers lies into your mind. You are failing. You are not enough. Nothing will ever change. But those are not my words. I say to you, you are chosen. You are capable. You are still standing for a reason. Every time you wanted to quit but didn't, that was me holding you. Every time you felt weak but kept moving, that was my strength in you. Do not measure your progress by what you see. Some victories happen in the spirit, long before they appear in your life. Stand firm, even when you feel unsure, even when your hands are shaking, even when your faith feels small. Faith is not loud. Faith is obedience in the dark. And you are doing better than you think. So get up again. Pray again. Try again. I am not finished with you. Your story is still being written. Your purpose is still unfolding. Your miracle is still on the way. Do not give up now. Because what is ahead of you is greater than what you have been through. Your tears were never invisible, my child. Come closer. I need you to understand something very clearly. Every tear you cried in secret, I saw it. The nights you broke down when no one was watching. The moments you locked yourself away so the world wouldn't see your pain. The times you whispered my name through shaking lips. I was there. You thought your tears fell on the ground unnoticed. But heaven recorded every one of them. I know the hurt that still lives in your heart. The disappointment that never fully healed. The memories you try not to think about. But they return when you are tired and alone. You were hurt by people you trusted. You gave love and received pain. You stayed longer than you should have. Because you hoped things would change. And when they did, you blamed yourself. But hear me now. It was not because you were weak. It was not because you were unworthy. It was because you had a good heart in a broken world. I am close to the brokenhearted. I stay near those whose spirits are crushed. I do not rush your healing. There is no shame in your tears. There is no failure in your pain. Tears are not a sign of defeat. They are proof you still feel. Proof you still care. Proof your heart is alive. And I will turn what hurt you into what strengthens you. The pain you carry today will become the testimony you speak tomorrow. One day you will look back and realize that I was healing you, even when you thought nothing was happening. So let go of the guilt. Let go of the self-blame. Let go of the weight you were never meant to carry alone. Rest in me. I am restoring what was taken from you. I am healing what was broken in you. I am renewing what you thought was lost forever. Your tears were not invisible. They were prayers. And I have answered them. Rise in faith. My child, you have cried long enough. Now it is time to rise. Not because life is suddenly easy. Not because all your problems are gone. But because I am with you. Rise from the place where fear kept you small. Rise from the doubt that told you you were not enough. Rise from the pain that tried to convince you your story was over. You were never created to live bowed down by life. You were created to stand. To walk forward. To overcome. I place strength inside you. Before the battle ever began. You may not feel strong right now. But faith is not a feeling. Faith is a decision to trust me, even when you do not see the whole picture, a decision to take one more step. When your heart tells you to stop, stand up again. Stand up even if your knees are shaking. Stand up even if your voice trembles. Stand up even if all you can do is whisper my name. That is enough. I do not need you to be fearless. I need you to be willing. Every time you move forward in faith, heaven moves with you. Doors will open that you did not knock on. Paths will appear where none existed. Strength will come at the exact moment you need it. Do not compare your journey to others. I am working with you personally. Your timing is not late. Your path is not wrong. What I am building in you cannot be rushed. So lift your head. Straighten your back. Take a deep breath. You are still here. You are still chosen. You are still called. And I am not done with you. Rise in faith. Your next step will change more than you realize. I am with you. My child, you are not walking alone. Even when the road feels empty. Even when no one calls. Even when it feels like the world has moved on without you. I am there. When you wake up and feel the weight return. I am there. When you sit in silence, searching for answers. I am there. When fear tries to take over your mind. I am there. You do not have to carry everything by yourself. You were never meant to. I see how hard you try. I see how often you put others first. I see how rarely you ask for help. And still, you keep going. But listen to me. You do not need to prove your worth. You do not need to earn my love. You do not need to have everything figured out. I chose you as you are. When you feel weak, that is when my strength holds you up. When your faith feels small, that is when my grace carries you. When you cannot see the way forward, that is when I walk ahead of you. Call my name. Say it in your fear. Say it in your confusion. Say it in your exhaustion. Jesus. And feel the peace that follows. I will calm the storm within you. Before I quiet the storm around you. No matter how far you feel, you are never out of reach. No matter how lost you feel, I know exactly where you are. Hold on to me. I will not let you fall. I will not let you be destroyed. I will not let your pain be wasted. You are safe in my hands. And as long as you walk with me, you will never walk alone. Your breakthrough is coming, my child. Listen to me. This season will not last forever. The pain you are in now is not where you will remain. The struggle you face today is not how your story ends. I know you have waited longer than you expected. I know you wondered if anything would ever change. I know there were moments you almost stopped believing. But I tell you now, your breakthrough is closer than you think. What feels delayed is being perfectly timed. What feels impossible is already in motion. I am working in places you cannot see. In hearts you cannot reach. In situations you cannot control. I am opening doors no one can shut. I am closing doors that would have destroyed you. I am aligning people, moments, and opportunities for your good. One day soon, you will look back and understand why you had to walk through the fire. The struggle shaped you. The waiting strengthened you. The pain refined your faith. And when the breakthrough comes, you will be ready to carry it. Do not lose hope now. Do not speak defeat over your life. Do not agree with fear. Speak faith. Speak life. Speak victory. Even if your voice shakes. Even if all you can do is whisper. I am turning what was meant to break you into what will build you. The doors that closed will make sense. The tears you cried will be redeemed. The prayers you thought went unanswered will reveal their purpose. Trust me. I do not bring you this far to leave you here. What is coming will be worth the wait. Final blessing and walk forward, my child. Take a deep breath. Let the fear leave your heart. Let the heaviness lift from your spirit. Let my peace rest on you now. You are not who the world tried to make you. You are who I called you to be. I bless your mind with clarity. I bless your heart with peace. I bless your steps with direction. Where there was confusion, I bring understanding. Where there was fear, I place courage. Where there was weakness, I release strength. Do not return to the place of doubt. Do not shrink back into fear. Walk forward knowing I go before you. You may not know every step, but you know me, and that is enough. Hold your head high. Lift your eyes. Your future is not behind you. I am restoring your confidence. I am renewing your joy. I am awakening faith inside you again. And when the world tests you, remember this moment. Remember that I spoke to you. Remember that you are not alone. Remember that your life has purpose. Go now, not in fear, but in faith. Not in weakness, but in strength. Not in doubt, but in trust. I am with you always. Amen. Folded hands.